your feet under your hips or seated tall on your sit bones. Let's put our hands on our belly. I always start with 3 deep breaths. And if you've been at the computer for a while, I recommend taking your gaze at least 20 feet away or looking outside, getting your vision to open up a little bit. So let's close our mouth and allow our breath to come in through the nose. And see if you can really let your belly expand. Just let it all go. And then on the exhale, relax your shoulders, soften your knees, and let that exhale be passive as it comes out of the nose. 2 more times, inhaling in through the nose. Belly is expanding, and exhaling out of the nose. We're softening into this position. 1 more, inhaling in. Thinking light, slow, and deep on the breath, and then exhaling it out nice and slow. Nice. Now a little energy activation into the body. Arms come out. You're gonna pat your belly or just give it a rub. Either way, it's all good. Just thinking about adding energy to the center of your body, getting some movement in your digestive system. And breathe into those hands. Let your belly meet your hands halfway. Really relax your gut. A lot of times we suck our gut in or we put on those really tight pants. So let's let it all hang here. Opening up. And let's go ahead and rub the belly. And then bend the knees. Let the hands shrug up the sides of the body. Shoulders shrug up and we drop it to the ground like we're jumping or bouncing on a light little trampoline. Nice low impact. Getting some movement in the shoulders, the knees, the ankles. And just imagining that you're pumping that energy now through your body. You opened up some, into the belly, and now you're just gonna send that energy all through your body. Let it go. And then we'll take the left arm out, pat the chest and down to the hands, a little clap. And we're gonna go top of the hand and up to the neck and the shoulders. We're gonna be in the neck and the shoulders a little bit more today, so maybe we'll just give it a little extra love to get going. And then we're gonna go thumb up, and then come back and take it underneath to the pinky line. And then we're gonna take it down the side of the body, and when we do that, let's go over today just to open up a little bit more. And then come across, we're gonna go other arm, so right arm out, come down to the hands, top of the hand up to the neck and the shoulder. A little extra time there. Get into the neck and the shoulder. Thumb goes up, coming down to the thumb line, walking it back, and we're going underneath to the pinky line. Bring it back, take it down the side of the body, give it a little lean, open up those ribs, and then come across the chest. Rub the chest, solar plexus, where the ribs open, and the belly. And then a little hinge forward, little pat on the sacrum, and bring it out into the glutes. Walk it down the back line. Feel free to bend those knees as much as you need, and then up the inside. And then down the outside, and up the inside, and then down the front. And up the inside. And let's rotate our ribs to the left, right, left, right. Rub the belly. Big hip circles. So take your hands, your palms on your sacrum, step your feet a little wider, and just start to circle around, noting any of those tight spots you're finding, and just giving it a nice range of motion here. I also like to think about how fluid can I make this movement? How smoothly can I bring it around? Let's go the other way. Takes a little more control that way as well. Good. All right, let's close our hands, make a tight fist, and then open them as wide as you can a few times. And then send them up, get big, open yourself up. Take an inhale here, and then on the exhale, shoot your hips back, send the crown of your head forward, find that stretch to the back of the legs. Bend your knees and come on down. Allow your tailbone to get heavy first, and then lift your belly like your abdominals are helping you restack your spine. Good, 2 more times, a little more fluid. Reach, send it out, bring it down, bend the knees, roll it up. Last one, open. Good. Bend the knees, curl it up. Okay, we're gonna get started today with some arm circles, and I'm gonna have you start with straight arms, really, really straight, and just circle, going forward, back, up, down. Really getting as much range as you can with those straight arms. And as we do this, you wanna make sure those ribs aren't flaring out, we're keeping them in control. Now we're gonna add on the elbow, and feel how that changes the range of motion as we add that elbow in. Just kind of noting that there, and then we're gonna add the full arm, big strokes. Same thing here, don't let the ribs take the arms up, let the arms move in the sockets. Good, we're gonna start that the same thing but go the other way. So straight arms going the other way, getting that range of motion, really isolating it into the shoulder socket. Let's add the elbows. And then let's go full arm. Keeping that heart melting down towards your sacrum so we're not letting the ribs flare. Nice. Let's grab our strap and we're going to take it with our palms facing up. So your palms face up and your thumbs are out. We're gonna hold it about shoulder distance apart, reach the arms out in front. Elbows can be a little soft. And we are going to pull as much as we can on that band. Really try to break it in half. At the same time you're pulling out on the band, I want you to take the tips of your elbows and spiral them towards each other. Now you should be getting a nice stretch between those shoulder blades. Pull, 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 wrap the elbows in, and then if it feels good, let your head go. Just let it move around wherever it wants to go. If you want to pause in a certain spot, feel free to do that. And I like to really send my breath between my shoulder blades, helping me to stretch from the inside out. Pull, 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 wrap the elbows in, one more count. Take it down, awesome. Same thing, hands go face down this time. Now on this one, I think it's a little harder not to break at the wrist, so really try to keep your wrist strong. Pull as much as you can, wrap the elbows in. Oh boy, I found it. Move your head. Now I break a sweat when I do this, okay? So if you're like, oh my gosh, why am I sweating right now? You're not alone. It actually takes a little effort here, but man, it's a big payoff. As we get in there. Nice, one more breath here. Good, bring it down. You can always stay there longer if you're doing this on your own time. Now I'm gonna take my hands nice and wide on that strap, still palms facing down, and I'm gonna take it up and back. And again, when I take it back, try not to let the ribs pop, so ribs stay down, and I'm just taking it over. And you might have your arms closer together. Try widening them out. Do what feels good. I have a softness in my elbow. Feel the difference between softening your elbow and straightening your arms. Good, what's working for you there? Oh, that feels so good. I feel like I could do this all day. Now, I'm gonna hold it back, I'm gonna bend the elbows, and then I'm just gonna kind of work one arm at a time. Just play around in that zone. I am behind myself in space with my arms, trying to keep those ribs down. And then I wanna take it just above your head, shoulders down. Lift your ribs up and over to the right and keep pulling that band apart. Drop the head. You feel that awesome stretch to the side of the body. Good, bring it back up. Let's go the other side. Opening up, relax the shoulders, keep pulling the band apart. Breathe into that right rib. Good, come back up to the top. And then we're gonna finish with the strap with it behind us. This time, my palms are gonna face towards my glutes. Well, here's the thing. The closer they are together, the more intense the stretch is gonna be. So you can choose a little bit further apart, all the way together. We're gonna do the same things here. We're gonna wrap the elbows back. We're gonna pull the band apart as the elbows wrap towards each other. And we're gonna pull back in space here. Watch those ribs. And we really wanna keep these shoulders away from the ears, so do that. Now you can stay here, and this might just feel nice here, or we can let gravity assist us on this one by bending our knees a whole bunch and dropping our head to the ground. Now your goal is to pull your shoulder blades up to the sky, so now they still stay away from your ears, and your neck feels long, your head is dripping towards the ground. And then we're just gonna stay here for a second. If it's too uncomfortable to be upside down, just slowly bring yourselves back up. Feel free to move. Good, take another soft inhale and exhale here. And then bring the arms down first. Roll it up. Go slow so we don't come up too fast and make ourselves dizzy. Oh, I already feel so much better. Okay, let's take the back of our chair. Let's do a quick thoracic stretch, getting those arms behind us. So hands come onto the chair or a wall. Ribs stay lifted, and we're gonna send our tailbone a little bit beyond our heels as our spine starts to drip towards the ground. Be careful that you're not letting your ribs flare open here. Think about them staying lifted because that's gonna help that back out as well. And now see how much you can open underneath the armpits. Good breathing here. We're gonna come up softly. We're gonna rotate the left palm up towards the sky. And then we're gonna plant the right hand on top so the left hand has to stay up. And then we're gonna go back down. Now, with that hand rotated up, I don't go as nearly as far down. So you can, it's totally gonna be up to you what your range of motion is. But if you're like, I barely move, well, you're not alone, I'm with you. But I feel a deep stretch all the way up in the shoulder. Good, let's go to the other side. So right palm up and then plant the left hand on top to help keep it lifted. And then try to come back into your stretch. Awesome, one more time back through center. Let's roll it all the way up to the top. And then we're gonna take our hands and we're gonna take the palms together and we're gonna take the back of the hands together. This is a reverse prayer hand. So bring it into prayer and then rotate the thumbs around. I want you to get your thumbs and all the backs of the hands together. So the thumbs have to touch. If they don't touch, lift up higher, okay? Once they're touching, then we're gonna start to work it down as best you can. Oh, might wanna come apart. And then the other thing I want you to think about is dumping your thumbs forward and then relax your shoulders. So that should be getting a pretty intense stretch for you across the back of the wrists there. And then while we're holding this reverse stretch, let's drop the head, roll the ear to one side, opening up the neck, and then drop it through center and roll it to the other. Good, try to relax your shoulders. Awesome, let's bring it through center and really draw yourself up. Be gentle as you relax those hands. Oh, that always gets me. And then let's take a really nice tall sit or stand, chin coming in towards your throat, back of the neck is long, both arms come up to the sky, shoulders relax. We're gonna rotate and really flex at the palms and press the walls away until the hands come down to about shoulder height. And right here, we're gonna relax the shoulders. Think about the back of the armpits spiraling up to the sky. Energy reaching through the palm and really stretching the fingers. This is a nerve glide in the fingers. So if you're feeling a little tingly in the hands, then you've got it. Relax your shoulders, feel that nerve glide stretch. Breathe. And then let's take it all the way down. And enjoy the rest of your day.